This is the numbers lady. It's November 11th, and I have 1 and 1 twins. They can be this way or this way. They're two alike, and together they make 11. This one in the units and this one in the tens, or vice versa, because they are twins. Pretty much identical even. And here we are in the backyard. It's raining here on this Veterans Day. So we're going to look at some of the things that happen that relate to counting and fun things in the backyard. Since we're in our own backyard, we're going to take our masks off so it'll be a little easier to hear me. All right, guys, are you both got them? And they want it to be under the sun because that's their color. They love the color of the sun that got painted this summer. See the beautiful yellows? So since both of them are yellow. Now let's go over here a little bit and see what's happened in the last little bit of time in the backyard. Look at the enormous number of leaves that have fallen all over the floor, all over the back, and even on the little ledge here. We just swept this clean on Friday, and now here it is Wednesday the next week, and here are all these leaves that have come down from the crepe myrtle, or the beautiful yellow ones. So how would we count these leaves? That's a fascinating question. Yes, they're each individual, so you ideally could, or at least theoretically, you could count each of them, but there's no way you're going to go out and count them like that. This is the same kind of idea of how people count how many people attend an event. So you have people stacked in very much, not supposed to be doing that during COVID time, but if you have a picture of a lot of people together, how do you know how many people actually there are? Same kind of question here. How many leaves are there? So I wanted you to think about that. There is no one response to that. You can only estimate maybe by area, how much area is there, but they can be stacked up on the leaves on top of each other. So you could have more than one ledge. If you notice, if the camera turns here on the little ledge on the other side of the pond, they certainly are stacked up more than one level. So they're on top of each other. And yesterday, the turtles came out and they got covered by leaves when the leaves fell. So there's a lot of very interesting questions about how would you estimate something when you can no longer actually physically even count them all individually, even though if there were only a few you could, because they're so close together. So you need to think of other ways to estimate the population. And here the population is leaves. So they're coming down, they're not through coming, and if it's raining today like it is, they're gonna come down even more. As you see, they're coming from the tree right above, called a crepe myrtle. Isn't that a beautiful color? So that's the question today. Think about how you count things, even though you could do it if you had a lot of time, but you can't even get them all back because they're changing how many there are, and they're on top of each other and they're too close, so you can't do it through a regular counting means. This is the Numbers Lady. Happy Veterans Day. If you know a veteran, please thank them for their service. And all current Army and military people are veterans eventually, but not while they're in the service. But thank all the veterans you know. Happy Veterans Day, November 11th. This is the Numbers Lady with 1 and 1, creating 11. Bye-bye.